Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. My name is Chris.
My name is Donnie.
And this is episode 16. If you didn't know, that's my favorite number. Episode 16 of Did You Cook Rice?
Yes, sir.
It has been a while. We missed you guys. I know you guys missed us. Sorry about that. Schedules didn't line up. Sometimes, life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens.
We got lives outside the podcast, too.
Right.
Sometimes you got to do your thing. Do your Dougie.
This podcast is crazy. This podcast is my life, but still got a life outside of it.
Someone outside is like screaming.
Yeah. It's kind of distracting me, but that's okay. So,
Chris, I like your hat.
thank you, man. I like yours.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
What about mine?
Check this guy out.
Hey.
This is a hard launch. This is the behind the scenes guy.
In front of the scenes now.
In case you guys didn't know. So, theme of the day is Philippines, basically. We're doing a special food review today.
Hello.
We're doing a special food review today. In case you guys have never heard of Max's. It is a Filipino food chain restaurant type beat. So, we got some dinner with us, and we'll do that review. But before we go ahead and do that,
This is Bren, by the way.
this is Brendan.
Hello. I'm Bren.
This is the hard launch. We're behind the scenes guy. He does all our technical work.
He's always behind the camera.
Yeah.
He's the random ass voice that you guys hear from time to time.
He be editing all the clips that you see on Instagram, YouTube, visuals, all that cool stuff.
Check him out.
This guy.
Check him out.
Where can they find you at?
At IB Bren.
He be Bren.
He be Bren.
He
He
be
do
Bren.
be Bren. He do be
With that being said, we're going to go ahead and show them what we got here.
We could do question of the day.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do question of the day.
All right.
Do you have an answer for this?
No.
Do you have a microphone for this?
Yeah, get your ass back over there.
Get back to you.
If you think of one, I'll just ask you, and then you can chime in. Maybe at least give like a top two.
I do have an answer, but I just can't pronounce it.
Okay, that's all right. All right, chat. Question of the day. What are your top 3 favorite Filipino dishes?
Why'd you pick 3?
Because I can't pick one.
That's a fair answer.
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
Go first.
I could go first.
Go ahead. Go first.
So, in no particular order, because I can't. Number 1 is just straight up tocino. Red meat in the mornings with rice.
Nice sweet pork.
Oh, so fire.
Yeah.
So fire. Chicken adobo specifically. Pork adobo's cool, but chicken adobo, I know it's very basic, but. And then my last one, for all of you who are hybrid Filipinos like me, it's a Ilocano dish called lauya. And lauya basically, very popular Tagalog dish is sinigang, but lauya is basically sinigang, just not sour.
So there's no like the tamarind and stuff in there?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah. So fire.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's my top 3.
I think my top 3, sinigang for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just something about it. It's just.
It's really good on like a cold day.
Yeah.
Nothing hit like that.
Ours caldo.
Oh,
Yeah.
sleeper.
A sleeper.
Pick.
It's super basic. It's basically just like chicken rice porridge.
Yeah.
With like a little like
Quail
fried garlic
and
on there
quail
and the
eggs.
egg. Yep.
Ooh.
But it's so good. It's definitely like comfort food. My mom makes it. Definitely
Yeah.
puts like a good amount of ginger in there and just ooh.
Mm.
Definitely good if you're sick.
Like that.
And my last one would be bungos. The fish.
The bangus.
Yeah, the milkfish. I think it's a milkfish. Like
It's
flounders.
milkfish,
Yeah,
yeah.
milkfish. Yeah.
Damn, you like you got like 2 soupy type beats in there.
Type shit.
What about you, B? It's cool, bro. It's cool. You're our Southeast Asian cousin.
You're gonna have to remind me what it's called again. I just know it as chocolate meat.
Chocolate meat. Bro, okay. I taught him how to say dinuguan. So the trick is, if you're not Filipino and you have trouble like B, you could just say it like a fob, right? Like, you'd be like, I went to go see my favorite singer on stage, but he didn't go on. He didn't. He did not go on. Go ahead. Give it a try.
He did not go on. That's it. That's it. Come on, Michael.
So that's like your number one?
Yeah, I'd say that's my number one.
Okay. All right. I respect that because there's not a lot of people that like it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after they find out what it is.
What it is, it ain't chocolate meat.
Yeah.
Surprise, it's pork blood.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
What?
stop. So if you guys are also wondering about the hats, we went to Filipino Heritage Night at
Yeah.
the Mariners game
Right here. Boom.
a few weeks ago.
The picture of us right here. Boom.
Right there.
Right there.
We had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where these are from. And this Filipino Day. Back to our roots. Here we go. All right.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right. The first one. What is that?
Is the Bicol?
Oh, that's the Bicol Express. Yeah. So basically, I think it's normally just supposed to be like pork cubes, but I think they just use pork belly. So that's basic. Easiest way to put that is like pork and coconut milk.
I have the official descriptions from Max's as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of coconut milk in Filipino dishes.
It's deep fried pork belly and coconut milk and shrimp paste with fiery spices. It's originally from the Bicol region,
Let me see it.
but it's Max's way.
Yeah, low-key just looks like straight up just pork belly and some kind of like
Coconut milk,
milk
paste. Shrimp
yeah.
paste.
Doesn't look like too many spices in here. I don't think I've ever tried this from Max's. So let's
Next
see.
up on the chopping board.
That one is bihon, Mickey bihon. It's just like Filipino stir fry. I don't know too much about bihon. I know a lot more about pancit.
Mm-hmm.
But how does Max's description
Describe
go?
it. They describe it as a blend of egg and rice noodles sautéed with vegetables, pork, and shrimp. Yeah. So
There you go.
two
There you have
different
it.
noodles, kind of like pancit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the... I should open this up.
I don't know if you could open it. Oh, you got it. This is kare kare. The way I explain it is think of it like Filipino curry. It kind of sounds like
That's
curry.
that's actually a good description. of
Yeah.
it,
But
peanut based.
Peanut based. Yep. Yep. So if you're allergic to nuts, don't eat that.
If you're allergic to nuts, eat it. See what happens.
You
Good
love
old
it.
time.
This one is lechon kawali. Pork belly, fried pork belly. Yeah. And then the sauce is usually in Filipino culture either like it's like a soy sauce vinegar mix usually. A lot of sours again.
We got the infamous
Max's
Max's
chicken.
fried chicken.
This
That's
is
mainly what they're known for.
Very much standard like fried chicken, not Jollibee crispy chicken. So, and then of course, the very
The
last
special
one here.
guest, the reason why we're all here.
Some white rice.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what we're finna about to do is we're gonna go ahead and distribute, and we're gonna do some food tastings right in front of you guys. I hope you guys are eating lunch or dinner while you're watching this.
Someone's going to be driving in traffic. It's like, oh my God, that looks so good. This sounds so good. I wish I had some right now.
All right, cool. We'll be right back. We're back with food.
We're back with food.
We're so hungry.
Starved.
So I purposely didn't eat for this episode.
B's currently on a 19-hour fast for this episode.
Insane.
I had a salad and oatmeal. Just like baby food.
Yeah, I had a protein bar at work. That was it.
So we're all starving.
So we're all real hungry.
But we got the food.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of everything, and then we're gonna eat right after, like for real.
For real, because we're all fucking starving.
Fucking. Okay, so a couple things before you start digging in. There's a couple things that came with the dishes. So this right here, I was smelling it and I tasted it. I'm pretty sure it's just binagoongan, which is like shrimp paste. and that goes with the kare kare. And then this is what they call sausawan, which is like it's like a mixture of soy sauce and vinegar. Like I said, there's a lot of sour in Filipino foods, and then they just put like onion in it. So, what do you guys want to start with?
The bihon?
Bihon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I misspoke earlier. Bihon is like a specific type of pancit. It's basically the same thing. It's just categorized. But yeah, I don't think I've ever tried this. Again, bear with us. It's our second eating episode, technically third. So if we're chewing in the mics, again, I hope you guys are eating with us. Maybe that'll help. Yeah,
That's good.
no, it's really good.
So the different type of noodles, they use the egg noodle and the rice noodle. But I like the varying textures to it.
Damn, this low key competes with my mom's. Dare I say that on mic right now? Hold on.
What kind of pancit does your mom usually make?
Very similar to this, but what she does is she adds Chinese sausage.
Yeah, the lapchang. Yeah, same.
Yep.
Yeah, my mom had like
that's
celery too.
My mom adds celery too, but I'm not.
You pick it out.
I like celery on its own, but when it's mixed with pancit, I don't really like it.
Yeah, that's another like texture thing. Like there's that crunch to it. I'm like, I wish that was a piece of chicken or something.
What do you? Damn, bro, slow down. It's not going nowhere. Our camera guy's going insane. What you think about it?
It's great. It reminds me of chow mein.
Chow mein.
That's a pretty
yeah. Like I said, it's just a Filipino.
I'm sure it derived somewhere from that.
100%.
Yeah.
Cool. I kind of want to save the Bicol Express for last because B said that he's the most curious about that.
I don't think I've tried Bicol Express either yet. So,
ever?
Yeah. I've always heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fresh anymore, so it's probably not going to be as good because it's a little more chunky now. The coconut milk is like
coagulated.
Yeah, coagulated. That's the word. Thank you.
Got you.
All right, shall we try the famous chicken?
The famous chicken. Yeah, let's do that.
I kind of want to try it with the sauce that we got, the makeshift banana ketchup, but I'll try it raw. Pause.
It tastes like fried chicken, but it's not like your traditional American fried chicken that's like crazy seasoned, super salty, over battered. It literally just tastes like chicken that's fried. No extra flour, dough, coating.
Yeah, if you look at the and again, I'm sorry for all the audio listeners. I highly recommend you watch this one on YouTube. If you look at the skin, it's literally just skin. It's not like your typical fried chicken, American fried chicken skin.
Yeah. The skin is like crispy, but it's not like dry. Like it don't got eczema.
Yeah, right. That part. Yeah. Okay, cool. Lechon kawali, which is literally just fried pork belly. But we have various things that we could try it with. I'm just gonna try it straight up with the sausawan, which is what it came with. I'm going in. Oh, do you have anything to say about the chicken?
Donnie took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm gonna take something else out of your mouth too. Hey, give me a chicken. Give me the chicken. Give me a chicken bag.
You could have the chicken bag.
Take a little dip of this too. Here you go, brother.
Bro. Lechon kawali, baby. It's just your typical pork belly, but the sausawan adds just like a tanginess to the entire bite. I don't know how to explain why it makes it better. It kind of just does. Because I could eat straight up pork belly all day, every day.
Yeah. So in Guam, they have a similar sauce like that you pretty much use for like any meat, fish.
Yeah.
But it's called finadeni.
Finadeni.
Finadeni. They
That's a cool
basically
name.
use like a chili paste. Denancy is like a pepper paste, and they mix that with vinegar, soy sauce, lemon powder.
I got
It's
you.
very similar.
Nice. Cool. And then so I hooked them up. I put the kare kare over the rice, which is basically how you're supposed to eat it because it's very saucy. And yeah, you usually just drown your rice in it. So gonna go ahead and get a bite of that too. I purposely didn't get any meat on mine for now. But I did get eggplant and some of the bok choy.
I think I got a piece of like oxtail in this one.
Yeah. Dude, kare kare, man.
I always thought it was weird having peanut butter in like a savory dish.
Yeah.
Because usually you eat like peanut butter, it's like sweet. You think of Reese's, you think of like just peanuts on its own.
But this works.
I guess in what Vietnamese culture, they have peanut sauce for like dipping spring rolls.
Like spring rolls, yeah.
Yeah. But this is more of just like a soup. Like a, yeah.
Fire. I told the guys earlier. There was one time I went to Max's. They ran out of beef and oxtail kare kare, and they were like, "Hey, we could substitute it for pork belly." I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. So we tried it. Honestly, way better. But we already have pork belly overload. We already have 2 dishes that are pork belly. So
And we wanted the sisig.
yeah, and we wanted
Yeah,
pork sisig, and
sisig
they were
would've been-
out. So I guess it goes to show how popular they are. Yeah.
Facts. Last one's what? Bicol Express?
This is the Bicol Express, pork belly and coconut milk. I don't know how this is gonna taste when it's like colder.
That's fire. Initially, you get that like spiciness from the chilies, and then it's just like smooth, creamy, and rich from the coconut milk. And then complement that with the pork belly, crisp. Everything is just chef's kiss. Kind of comes together.
Oh my god! If you were eating this fresh with rice,
Ooh.
yeah. So you had mentioned in the actual description they put like spices, and I guess they did a really good job of infusing that in the coconut milk, because you legit don't see any other color besides what coconut milk's color looks like. Right, like you don't
It's like
see
color of our t-shirts.
pretty much. What do you think? First time trying it.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was expecting it to be like more sweet, but it's pretty. Like it has a great balance of savory and
Yeah.
a tad of sweet.
See, the Filipinos, bro, they do this weird thing where you expect their food to be sweet, but it's savory, and then you expect their food to be savory, but it's sweet. Like, look at longanisa and tocino. You're like,
Sweet.
Meat's not supposed to be sweet.
Yeah. Surprise. This little sausage is fucking sweet.
Ketchup, banana ketchup. Come on now. Banana ketchup is sweet.
Yeah.
And then there's spaghetti, obviously. Filipino spaghetti uses banana ketchup. So
And you
sweet
eat a
spaghetti.
soup, you're like, this is going to be good. Sour. Sour ass sinigang. Oh my God.
Yeah, damn.
God damn.
Wait, this was the soup over the rice is called kare kare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be more savory, but I was kind of surprised when it was.
Honestly, I don't know. What do you think of the kare kare?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it could have used more like flavor, more peanut.
To be fair,
It's a bit light. It's a bit light.
it definitely is lighter.
Lighter than most
Again,
kare kares.
yeah. And like I said earlier, usually you're supposed to like kind of drown
Yeah.
your rice in this shit.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
what the binagoongan is there for too. It enhances the flavor. Honestly, it alters it, but it also enhances. I don't know how to explain it. Have you ever heard of binagoongan before?
No, I was gonna say.
It's very pungent, like shrimp paste.
Okay,
Yeah, if you want to if you smell it, like you could definitely tell there's
it's like shrimp paste in there.
Yeah.
pungency is like insane, yeah. But I was actually really close to ordering their binagoongan fried rice.
Oh wow,
Yeah. So we'll probably try that next time we're all together.
that sounds pretty gnarly.
But yeah, we're gonna give you guys more of a review after we finish eating. We're probably gonna finish all of this food. So
We're all hungry as hell.
yeah, hope
Cool.
you guys enjoyed that. We'll be right back. We're back.
Dude, I'm so full.
So full, bro. Oh, like, we were sitting there after we ate. Like, damn, we gotta finish the episode.
Behind the scenes was also like, oh, I hate to break it to you guys, but we gotta finish this.
So we're back. So what do you guys think of Max's? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I think that's like one of the most like authentic tasting like Filipino restaurant that's around.
Yeah.
Because it's very rare to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're a lot more like commercialized tasting. Like Jollibee is very much like its own thing.
There is like here in Washington. There's like Big Boys, but they're more like fusion. And,
Yeah.
They kind of put their own spin on their like dishes, make it their own way.
Yeah,
Dude, they're sisig fries.
fire.
Yeah, it's like carne asada fries, but instead of the carne asada, they put pork belly sisig on it. Oh my god.
Bro, that was the joint that we've been trying to go to in high school, right?
Yes.
Way
Where they
back
also
when.
have like the tocino burgers where
yeah.
the buns are pandesal. Yeah.
I've still never tried it.
Crazy.
Where are they?
They had a location in Kent, but I think during the pandemic they kind of closed things down, and I don't know if they're still like operating and whatnot. And then they still have they have a poke place here in Renton actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think Big Island Poke.
Oh.
Yeah,
Same owner?
I'm pretty sure that's Big Boys.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Cool.
The more you know.
Well, before we get off track, what was your guys' favorite things from Max's?
The
that
French
we ate
fry,
today?
the French fry that was in the container of the chicken. No.
That is insane. You like the Bicol, huh?
Yeah.
The Bicol Express.
I did like the
Chick
pickle too.
too.
That was your favorite?
Yeah, I think
Really?
it was. What was your favorite?
Honestly, I think I just like the lechon kawali, just straight up.
Yeah.
With the sausawan. So good. Just straight up pork belly with a little bit of like tanginess.
Definitely my second favorite.
Yeah. Earlier, Mom, if you're watching, I said that their bihon competes with your pancit. That was a lie. I was just really hungry, okay? I'm sorry. I was really, really hungry. It was good.
Okay, he wasn't himself. He
I
wasn't
wasn't
himself.
myself. It was good. Great even. But
Not
if y'all get a chance, try my mom's pancit.
try Mama Vargas' food.
There
Bro,
you
her
go.
menudo that she makes.
Yeah. Bust down.
Bust down. That got
See,
me
that's the
through,
other thing.
got me through college.
Yeah. Dead ass, bro. Every time I go home and come back, that shit would feed us for like a week.
Menudo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd say just the lechon quality. You mentioned it earlier too, the kare kare. It's good, but it's not like in your face like kare kare is supposed to be. It's not
Yes.
as strong tasting.
Yes, it was very light and yeah.
I don't know.
I needed a bit more peanut butter.
The peanut, yeah.
Something more saturated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that. Cool. Well, would you go back to this place, B?
I definitely would, especially since we didn't have it fresh and it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think fresh would
I think
be.
I was gonna say that. I think that
Fresh.
should be the goal next time, and then we'll try a couple other things on the menu. Like I said, I really want to try their dinuguan fried rice.
Mhm.
I'm sure that shit is.
Have you been to West Hill Deli?
No.
It's in Auburn. Super close by where like we used to like grow up and stuff and fed. It's like right down the hill from Auburn, but it's another Filipino restaurant that's popular.
What was it called?
West Hill Deli.
West Hill Deli.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to table that. Maybe we'll try it on in a future episode.
There you go.
That's fire. They
Well,
got sisig.
Last thing about Max's, if you guys are in the area, it's in Tequila, basically like South Center.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the plaza with what else is over
Half
there?
Price Books,
Half
the
Price.
Value Village. I think there's a Thai restaurant there too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Check it out.
Speaking of Thai, next topic of conversation. Why would you say that there aren't as many like Filipino chain restaurants?
I think like Filipino food is like better enjoyed just like in a family setting, or like I don't think you can really commercialize like that type of food. I mean, Max is kind of like does its own thing, but they still, they stick to like their like home, I guess like home cooked meal sort of food.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar to that. I don't know how to explain it in a way that doesn't sound like it can never happen. Yeah. But in a way, it can never happen, right? Because every time, it's so much bias. Like every time I try someone else's Filipino food, I'm just like, oh, somebody in my family makes it better.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
but also I guess it's kind of just like everyone makes their dishes so distinctly and like unique.
So on the topic of that, I know for like our family, when it comes to like when it comes to like a party, right? Do like certain family members have their own like expertise of like you make the pancit, you make the
yeah. My mom does not know how to make dinuguan.
Yeah.
I mean, she can, but she knows it's not gonna be good. That's actually my aunt, her sister. So my auntie, she specializes in dinuguan, and then my mom's pork adobo is the best. But I have an auntie that makes the best chicken adobo. It's weird.
Like is that kind of the same thing with like your family, think, or how does that work out when it comes to like parties or like food and stuff for you guys?
Well, my family specifically, it's only my grandma that cooks.
Yeah.
But lately it's been also her and my aunt. So yeah, they definitely do specialize in their own thing. So,
yeah.
I would agree.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I would also say Cambodian food is also another one that you don't really see around. Yeah, and then
it's becoming a little bit more popular. Like I think people are trying different things now, and like new places are catching traction, and they're opening up. Like there's a Cambodian restaurant in Federal Way. Yeah, that opened up. And growing up, I was like, I don't even know what Cambodian food would look like now. Yeah, I mean, Mary's Cambodian. Yeah. See, we have Cambodian friends.
That probably helps. Yeah.
He's right there.
Wait, what are you talking about? Hey. I'm wearing...
You talking about the guy with the Filipino hat?
Here. My hat. No. B's Filipino.
At this point, goddamn, bro.
He got his verification.
I'll put it up right there.
Right there.
So, can you guys... Can you refresh me on what's considered Southeast Asians? Because when I made some of these questions, I was like, I don't know if that's really considered Southeast Asian.
Asian countries are in the southeast part of Asia.
Yeah, I know, but like, so there's...
Are you trying to like get quiz me on geographical regions?
Cambodia,
Indonesia.
Have you ever had Indonesian food?
No, I don't think so. Off the top of my head, I don't think so, but I know it's fire. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't name what's on the top of my head, but...
It's probably another one of those things where you have to eat it homemade.
Probably.
See?
Do you know anyone who's Indonesian?
No.
Yeah, I probably do. And they're going to like message me after and be like, I'm right here. You didn't know I'm Indonesian? God, you're terrible.
You know, their language is actually really similar to Ilocano.
Really?
Yeah, I heard them speaking it. And then... So I heard them speaking it, and I had straight up, I like, yo, are you speaking Ilocano? Because there was some words that I was like, I think I recognize that, but they're speaking it weird. Like maybe they're Ilocano, but they're also like from a different part of where I'm from that also speaks Ilocano. Because there's like accents, like Americans have, their southern accents, and
Eastern.
In the East they say water. Shit
Wow.
like that. Shit like that. It's like it's similar in the Philippines. Like a lot of the words that I say in Ilocano is actually not how it's pronounced predominantly.
Like back
everywhere
home?
else.
Yeah.
This is a weird example, but my family all says buto, but it's actually boto. I mean penis in Ilocano. Yeah. So I've always thought it was just buto.
Yeah.
But it's just a weird way of saying. It's just the accent, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
In Hawaii, boto is like dick too.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. So, what were we talking about? That was a crazy tangent.
Talking about botos.
Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia, the countries that make up.
Oh,
Southeast Asia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
And they're also, when they speak English, it sounds like a Filipino accent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was playing Valorant one day, and they're all just talking to each other, and I was like, "Hey, Philippines!" And then the guy was like, "Yeah, no, man, we're Indonesian." I was like, oh shit, my bad.
Sorry, Rocco.
Brunei, Myanmar, Burma, Cambodia, Timor Leste, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines. Hey, Filipino. Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam.
Thai Viet. See, that was my follow up. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
Thai and Vietnamese food. They're I wouldn't say very commercialized, but I think it's they're around a lot more than everyone else.
I think your phone's too close to the mic, by the way. It's creating some static. But yes, commercialized. Oh yeah, the soup dishes, for sure.
For
Vietnamese food, yeah.
like pho.
Yeah.
But Thai food is actually really,
Commercialized.
really popular.
Pad Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pad Thai, Pad See Ew.
Tom Yum. So I was actually
Thai basil chicken.
Yeah, I was actually lady boy. I was at Trader Joe's. Also, Filipinos is pronounced Trader Joe's. Trader's Joe. So like, ironically, I just always call it Trader's Joe's. So fob.
So
Can you go to Trader's Joe's for me? or McDonald's.
McDonald's.
MUCK Donald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where the Filipinos
I
go.
have a very Americanized friend that says McDonald's.
McDonald's. But anyways, I was at Trader Joe's, right? And I went to go get some snacks. And my coworker put me on to these. It's a Tom Yum, like trail mix or like snack mix. So they do like a dried chili in there, the basil, peanuts, little Rice Krispie crunches, but it's all like flavor blasted and like Tom Yum flavoring.
Holy shit.
It tastes just like the soup. I actually have some in my car from work.
So
No.
damn.
Never mind.
Stingy, bro.
Just kidding.
I think there is.
But yes, you guys can try some. Just one though.
Cool. Appreciate that.
Oh my god.
I have a
Trader's
question. I have a
Joe's.
question for you, our Southeast Asian cousin. Do you think Cambodian food can be more commercialized?
I don't think so, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to what Donnie said, like, it would just be hard to commercialize, especially with all the ingredients, because
Yes.
it's definitely an acquired taste. We use a lot of lemongrass in our dishes, and it's not something that's easily consumed to the.
Yeah.
I think when it comes down to like commercializing like foods and like doing chain restaurants, what's sourced in the U.S. is also a big issue. Like a lot of the dishes that are traditional require ingredients that are like local, and I can't go to a Safeway and pick up like, I don't know, coconut milk of this brand that I use only to make this dish, or
That's
these
fair.
chilies, spices.
Yeah.
Like these certain type of vegetables, I can't just walk and buy. Like I can go to Costco and buy it in bulk or something.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Yeah.
I think another thing too is Filipino food takes a little longer than what you would normally get at like a restaurant. It's not quick make.
Yeah.
Kind of takes a little longer. And then it's also the way, at least what I've noticed is whenever they cook at home, even for parties, it's kind of hard to make bigger portions.
There's certain foods that you can do it to, which are most of the foods that are like at the parties.
Yeah.
Like you got your lumpias, your pancits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
It's
there's like
true.
a large batch adobo, but a little rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They'll have it around. But those are like the two main that you see, like staples.
Yeah.
Unless you know any.
No. I would say those are two of like the most well-known. aside from like adobo. But
Yeah.
I think
Or the-
you kind of did mention.
Was it like the $15, $18 lumpia that they were selling at the Mariners game on
Good
Filipino
God,
night?
bro. People were getting
It
fleeced.
was like this big, bro.
Fucking fleeced, bro. Hell
It's
no.
pretty average to me.
It looked pretty big. Now that you think about it.
Yeah, I'd pay $18. Shit, that's pretty big.
I call it the next day. Call it back.
All right, we're cutting it on segment time. We'll be right back after this short break. We're back.
We're tired.
Again. And tired.
An EP.
Dude, food coma is so real.
Yeah.
It's so real. I'm
Do-
ready to take my nightly poop.
Do you guys ever drink like hot water, like coffee or tea after eating a big meal?
I heard that's really good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that?
It's delicious. If I have it readily available, I will. Or if I like really want it and it's out there, I'll do it.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah.
Doesn't it help with digesting too? Your food.
Yes. Or like a cigarette. You guys don't do that.
Okay.
Is that why they provide it at dim sum?
But hot tea, like water and stuff.
Ah.
Or is
Maybe
it
is
for
that
another?
cultural?
I think in general, it's good for you too. But yes, I think that could be a part of that.
I had dim sum on Sunday.
Nice.
I think that's kind of become like my family's tradition is after Easter Mass, we'll just go to dim sum.
Which one did you guys go to?
The one in Fed that used to be the
Oh.
main Japanese buffet.
Engimono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the little dude.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that spot's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was also like a ramen joint.
Yes.
It's ramen and or
Dim sum.
dim sum. I like it.
It's cool.
What are there any other good dim sum spots in Fed?
Not in Fed, but Kent has a good one. I forgot the name of it, but
Where is that?
it's kind of near Kent Station on what's that main road? I'll get back to it.
Like,
But-
okay.
Okay.
Anyways, we were talking about drinks for some reason earlier during our break.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to shift gears here and
Fucking hate you.
talk about Filipino superstitions. So you mentioned pouring one out for the dead homies whenever you open a new bottle.
Libation, yeah.
Yeah, pouring out a libation. Apparently, that's like a thing in Filipino culture. Whenever you open a brand new bottle of alcohol, you pour your like first half a shot out for all of your dead relatives and ancestors. And I never do that. I just put the Filipino bow tie on the Henny bottle.
I think my nose is bleeding.
Oh my God! Are we gonna have to pause? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! All right, Donnie, how are you feeling?
Ooh.
Fuck your rhinocologist.
Yeah.
You do shit.
You gotta do the other nostril. I gotta go back. It reminds me, I gotta go back to the doctors and see another ENT.
Get the other one cauterized.
Called her ass.
Damn, dude.
Caught a 6 on the way.
I think I was talking about pouring one out.
I did.
For the dead lokes.
I poured one out of myself. No, it just got warm in here, and my body's natural reaction to warmth is nosebleed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I go to the doctor
old
like
days.
annually, get checked up, and everything's been fine. Just got nosebleeds.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be completely done, right? Like, I feel like, because I have a cousin too who used to
blood
get
vessels.
frequent, used to get frequent nosebleeds, and I'm pretty sure he did the same thing, if not similar.
Mhm.
But every now and then he still gets those little runny with blood.
Sucks. It's ass.
But
Where were we?
we were talking about Filipino superstitions.
Yes.
About how like whenever you open up a new bottle of alcohol, you're supposed to pour like a half a shot out for your ancestors. Yeah.
Yeah.
But another Filipino superstition is we actually mentioned some of this while we were eating. It's kind of funny. You're not supposed to drink coffee when you're a kid because then you won't grow.
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing, or is that like...
If coffee stunts your growth.
Yeah, it's like an Asian thing?
Yeah.
It's not scientifically proven?
Can we get a fact check on that?
Yeah, fact check, please.
Thank you.
Were you told that too?
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't drink coffee.
When did
as a
you
kid.
actually start drinking coffee?
When I knew I was done growing.
Oh. I like the taste of coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
When you were younger?
Yep. So I started drinking coffee, I want to say when I was like 13, 14,
What?
but not like habitually.
Mm.
So like that's when I acquired the taste of it. And then when I was like 16, 17, I was like I remember consciously like going to school and drinking like black coffee.
Huh.
Like I was fucking, like I worked a 9 to 5 or something.
Interesting.
Coffee does not stunt your growth. It's a myth.
I think it's just an Asian thing where like they don't want their kids to be even more hyper than they already are.
That makes sense. I feel like it's just a bad thing in general to give a child coffee.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking adrenaline.
Like, why would you give a kid caffeine? Like, sugar already. Like, a piece of candy
Exactly.
is like
Bouncing off the wall.
fucking crack for a child. Why would you want to give them super crack?
You had more to add to that.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring up the closest thing like scientifically possible is that the caffeine in the coffee might like slightly reduce calcium absorption.
Oh, so
which affects like bone
affects
health.
body growth. Yeah.
So.
And, like your bones developing properly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have some very obscure ones too. So my family would always say, every time I say my family, it's like a combination of my parents specifically, but also like
Extended family.
Yeah,
Yes.
their brothers and sisters believe in the same things. Like my aunts and uncles would always tell me the same shit. You're not supposed to sing when you're eating, otherwise you'll end up marrying an old person. That's fucking weird.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then don't whistle too much because then it'll start raining. Dude, there's like so many.
I know one. I don't know if this is like superstition, but you're not supposed to like set up your bed by the door. Like your feet can't face the door.
Yep.
Or like a demon or someone will pull you or something like that.
I think that's like a feng shui thing
Yeah,
too.
feng shui as well.
Yeah. Another one is if you drop a spoon when you're eating, that means you're expecting a male. Like that could mean in any sense, like a friend is coming or something like that. And then if it's a fork, it's a female.
One my family has is if you're eating something and like you bite your tongue, that means like
I was just about to say it. Someone's thinking about
someone's talking about you, or like thinking about you. Same thing.
Yeah.
Whenever we leave the house, like if we go somewhere, like it's superstition to like rotate the plates when you're eating for the person that's leaving. Is like good luck or like keep them safe. Yeah, little weird things like that. Another one is like when my mom is like at home or something. Sometimes she'll like smell like my cologne or something, or like something. She'll smell something that reminds me of her of me. So she'll call me and be like, "Oh, are you okay? Like something just happened." I'm like, "Oh, it's another like superstition as well." Yeah. Does your family have any superstitions?
No, only the ones that I talked to you guys during the break. Like if you eat or if you lay down after you eat, turn to a crocodile.
Honestly, that one's kind of adorable. What kid wouldn't want to be a fucking crocodile?
Yeah.
Another one is like if you whistle, it'll, like attract the spirits.
Yes, that's another one too. Yeah.
So.
I'd be whistling.
Oh, also, you're not supposed to sit on the stairs because spirits are going up and down the stairs, and you don't want them to step on you. You don't want them to trip over you. Then they'll haunt you. Yeah. Oh my God, there's this actually really crazy belief. I don't know what parts of the Philippines this is, but according to my dad, it's a decent part of the Philippines that believes in this. There are these like, I don't know what you call it. I think they're either like dwarves or like leopard. They're like a dwarf and a leprechaun combined, if you could picture that. But they're only visible to children, and you kind of don't think anything of them. But if you're a child and you see them, what they'll do is they'll hand you a bag of like gold, and you're supposed to take it. If you take it, then you'll be rich when you're older. And if you don't, it's kind of just whatever.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy. And then these things also are always around. And if you pee in public, you're supposed to say this saying. I'll say it real quick. So when you're taking a piss in public, you're supposed to go tabi tabi po no, tabi tabi po no, uumihi ko lang po. That just means excuse me, I'm just peeing. You're supposed to say that rhyme. Otherwise, you'll get like some kind of infection in your dick.
In your
boto.
In your boto.
Yeah, because they get really angry. Because you might pee on them. You don't see them.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think you told me about this when we went out one night.
Oh, I think it's when we were probably at the club or something, and I was taking a piss on the side of a building.
I'm like, what are you saying?
What do you? You're
What
like,
are you
bro, is
chanting?
spitting.
I only do it when I'm drunk. Okay.
That's so lit.
But yeah, my dad taught me all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's weird.
Superstitions. Do you guys believe in that stuff?
Some of it.
Yeah, some. I'm actually very like not superstitious. Like
At
no
all?
ghost, nothing.
You could walk under ladders.
I
Open an
mean,
umbrella
okay.
indoors.
And for like safety reasons, I wouldn't go under a ladder. That just sounds like
You'd open an umbrella and use it indoors.
I'd see. You got to be practical. Like that seems silly too.
No, it's not.
Unless there's a sprinkler going off. Why are you opening an umbrella inside? You just look.
You don't think breaking a mirror is bad luck?
You got to throw it away. You aren't using it. Come on now.
The realest of them all.
The real step on a crack.
Step on a crack, you break him all back.
He walks on the other side of the pole.
The other side of the pole.
Splitting poles?
Split poles.
No?
No.
You don't care about that?
Only strippers do that.
Okay. Said splitting poles, not splitting on a pole. All right, that's enough for the superstition. I mean, one last one. I know, like majority of Filipinos, especially in the Philippines, believe in like ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of just like a common belief.
The
Do
white
you-
lady?
Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
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 What about you, B?
I'm not a believer.
I'm a believer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah,
like
I am.
a certain instance that made you that way? Or?
Not necessarily.
You just like to believe.
Yeah.
Ghosts are aliens.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. No, I mean, there was one. There has been a couple, but I was younger, so I'm pretty sure I was just out of it. But there was one time, the very first time that I visited the Philippines. I think I was like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time where I was just playing downstairs. I don't know where my dad was. I think he was like just in the city, but I was there with my grandma. And then I thought I heard her calling my name. And so it very clearly was coming from upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went up there and she wasn't there. And then I heard her calling my name downstairs. And then she was just in the kitchen. But it was very clear that whoever was calling my name was upstairs.
It was a mimic.
But my dad had mentioned to me that they had a maid that worked in the house for the longest time,
Mm-hmm.
and she had recently passed away, and he claimed that could have been her.
So, like, with like places like that hold like very deep value and believe in those things,
Yeah.
I think that is more like things are more like attracted to happen, if that makes
Sure.
sense. So, like growing up, my grandma was very spiritual. My dad was like, no, I don't believe any of that.
Yeah,
And she was like very superstitious. But my grandma always told me, if you believe in like these type of things, you'll see it, it'll happen to you. But if you don't, then it doesn't apply to you. So like you won't. So that's always the reason I thought my way of thinking kind of came out of it that way.
believing is seeing. In that
And
case,
seeing is believing.
yeah.
Polar Express. Is that from Polar Express?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Anyways, we want to end on our very last topic, which is stereotypes.
Yes.
These are kind of funny.
These ones.
Yeah,
You like
some
those?
good stuff. Some good stuff here.
Yes. I think Filipinos are very stereotypical people.
Yeah.
I mean, we're short.
Chat, what do you guys think when you hear Filipinos?
Yeah.
I'm
What do you
assuming
think?
very handsome,
Pogi.
very talented. I'm saying. We kind of did shit. I'm kidding.
But yeah, what do I have out here? Sneakerheads.
Sneaker for the
Why?
most part.
For the
yeah.
most part, why do Filipino like so much shoes so much?
Yeah.
Slipper wielding moms.
Oh my god, dude, that's like a really common thing in like Latin American culture too.
Yes.
Like
The
chanclas.
The chanclas.
Yeah.
What was it? Gossip. The chismes.
Chismes. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, that kind of happens to me now too.
Yeah, you just be gossiping.
No, I mean like, no, not necessarily. I think I do a good job of keeping to myself, but chismes in the sense that like anytime there's like a party or like a family party, you say bye like 15 times.
Yeah.
Like you say bye, like you're gonna leave, but then you end up talking about something else for like another like 5 to 10 minutes.
Extremely like Filipino.
That's so
or like
Filipino.
Asian culture in general. I think is like that too. It's
Yeah.
just hard to say goodbye.
Yeah, because like you just catching up, just talking about life, talking about bullshit.
Talking at different stages of the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, no, dead ass. It's like you start in the room upstairs, and then you go to this top of the stairs. Now you're in the middle of the stairs.
Yeah, putting shoes on,
Putting your shoes on in front of the door, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my god, you forgot your food."
Yeah.
You go to the kitchen, you talk some more.
Then you're outside. You know, you turn on your car, unlock your door, and you're just like talking outside.
That is so true. That's such a thing. It's like chismes in that sense.
Yeah,
It's like I could never ever just leave a party.
facts.
I can't.
Facts.
That's why I be at these parties till like 6 a.m.
Just running it. Becoming a nurse.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Becoming a nurse.
Karaoke. You like that one?
There it
It's
is.
your favorite right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chismes and karaoke.
Just karaoke.
That's my shit.
B, is there any Cambodian stereotypes that you know of?
I mostly relate to the party one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at you when we were explaining that.
Yeah. I just remember vividly like, are we going home now? Like,
Yeah, being a kid.
Dude, I couldn't wait till I could drive so I could leave parties.
Just leave.
and
I'd be like,
my grandparents are still at the dinner table chopping it up. I got the food in my hand.
yeah.
Car keys in my other hand.
I want to go home.
I'm ready to start the car.
Is there a word in Cambodian for the leftovers that you take home?
It probably is, but I just don't know.
Don't know it. Yeah, in Tagalog, I'm pretty sure it's baon, and then in Ilocano it's balon. It's like the food that you take home so that you could eat the next day or something like that. Yeah.
In Chamorro, it's bulutan.
Bulutan.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds hella Tagalog. Yeah, it's like such a. I think it's just like an Asian thing in general, right? Because your family ends up making so much more food than necessary for parties.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we're about ready to wrap up.
Before
Unless
I
you
get
had-
another nosebleed.
Yeah, it is pretty warm in here.
Yeah, that is just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell your rhynocologist.
Why don't you tell your gynecologist
Okay,
to
buddy.
shut up?
All right, buddy. I wanted to play a game, but I guess we don't have time. We're just gonna go ahead. And
Do I
wrap
know
up.
what game you're gonna I know what game.
We'll play another game another time.
Next time. Maybe next
Yeah.
episode.
Maybe next time. But we have a lot of things that we're all doing together, and we're also the DYCR team is talking about kind of expanding possibly what we're doing aside from just the podcast. So stay tuned.
We also have a lot of like upcoming content podcast wise.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff coming up. Special guests, collaborations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special guests and collabs.
Be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We ain't gonna spoil nothing yet. Y'all gotta wait.
Like, follow, subscribe, listen,
Comment.
do it all.
This is
Or I'll get more nosebleeds.
You don't want that. You won't like him when he's when he's bleeding.
Yeah.
It's drippy.
When he's drippy.
Or I'll haunt you in your sleep.
Stop. I believe in ghosts. Let me know if you do too. This has been episode 16 million of Did You Cook Rice? My name is Chris.
My name is Donnie.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye, fuckers!